How you doing, everybody? This is your boy Kevin Kev, and once again, welcome to my YouTube page, Kevin Kev Trades. I am definitely excited for this very moment. So the last video I did, I believe, was moving averages, and I'm just gonna continue on that because I promised to show you how to use the 200 moving average on top of the 50 and the 9 moving averages, right? So I'm gonna get down to it. We are going to still be looking at gold. That's what I've been trading. Last time I was using a gold cap from it's a product from IM Academy, and I will switch over to that because I was looking at it earlier, and then because the strategy is still there, the moving average strategy. So these arrows, I've been placing them myself on the key areas that I think the market is going to be moving. Every time the market retraces back to the moving averages, right? And then I just mark them up like that, just so that I can keep showing you guys how the market is repainting itself, and how you can actually take advantage of these trades. Okay, so this is the move that we caught on the last video, on the last, that was today's Tuesday. That means that was on Monday, right? So this was the move that we caught right here, right? And I have been able to catch these two moves as the market has been pushing by. I'm going to switch over to trading view just so that we can look a little bit into market structure. I would like to start us off with that. And I know we'll definitely have a lot to learn through this whole experience, right? So just give me a second. Let me find my gold right here. All right. So I have charts that are all marked up. I'm going to search for one that's just a clean chart. So let me XAUUSD. So let's see. Okay, beautiful. This is not so terrible. Okay. I'll switch over to 1 hour just so that we can actually see what's happening over here. Let's make sure that we are doing this to the level best that we can, right? So the first thing, before you can even put in your moving averages, right? The first thing you want to do is to ensure that you actually know the structure of the market. So you don't want to mess that up. Know the structure. Once you figured out the structure, then you can put in your indicators. That was something that I made sure that I want to emphasize, right? So what's the structure of this market? What's actually happening in here? And I know I have all these XAUUSD. I have all those lines in there. Let's see. This one should be clean. Okay, so I have this is a clean chart, and I just want us to go through the whole process together. So this is on the 1 hour time frame. So clearly we can be able to identify some support and resistance areas here. It's easier if you were to choose to do a line chart. I always opt for the line chart. I find it easier for myself to just drop in some of those support and resistance areas, okay? Because clearly the market here on the 1 hour, it dropped down and is kind of playing in this area right here, okay? It's playing in this area right here. So I'm identifying this as a support area. We need a horizontal line. So we got that right there. I'm also going to take this right here as well. Okay, and I'm just going to mark the immediate market. I'm not going to go crazy marking the whole thing up. It's not going to be useful for us. I'll just do the pertinent areas, right? The current market for ourselves. So we already have that. And if I was to drop down maybe to 30 minutes, or maybe we can just do 15. You won't see me marking up 30 minutes on a regular, right? That's, I will always be skipping to 15. You can do this right here. Probably change colors here. Have a, a dark green or maybe even a dark blue on our 15 minutes, just to have some kind of difference there. I like to know which lines are which. Okay, so I have this as well, and that could pretty much be it for us. Okay, I don't want to stress about this, the support and resistance areas. Once you are able to like eyeball these zones by your own eye without even having to like, you can always figure it out without drawing the lines. It gets even better because your charts are not going to be cramped up and everything. But right now, we work with what we have. So looks here for us that the market definitely, okay, shot up, pulled back. You can see it's rejecting in this area, and you can see this area is a support, is a resistance level, right? Resistance here, resistance here. This was a beautiful trade, left shoulder, head, and then you have your right shoulder over there, and that beautiful drop that just happened right over there. This is on the 15 minutes. So we can see that move right there. We can also see is this area right here, and I'm not going to ignore it because I think it's going to be significant for us right now. Okay, so here we go. We're still looking at gold. We have not yet even introduced the moving averages. Okay, I'll do that in just a minute. So what we are seeing here is that the market has actually broken a resistance area, given us a push up right here. Okay. And then, this is our current, it's consolidating right here in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 by 5, that's what? 120. So the last 1 hour, right? The last 1 hour and a half, the market has been consolidating here, right? And that's fine. So what we can see for ourselves is that there's a likelihood here that this market might actually give us a drop. This is a possible area where the market might actually drop to, or it could also drop here, could come back to this level. Okay, the market could come back to this level, and I'm going to explain to you why. And I think we might see it shoot back up. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay, again, 3:29. It's 11:22 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. Just to give you an idea of what I'm actually looking at. Okay, but I think this is going to happen for us. So I'm just putting it out there, just so you know. Okay, then I'm going to put in our moving averages. We have a tentative, this is on the 15 minutes. We already have a tentative idea of what we think is going to happen based on the market structure. Based on the market structure right here. And this could even be a nice potential push up to this level right here, okay? Or even higher. I'm gonna take this fast as a potential long-term trade. Here we go. Okay. But then now let us go ahead and introduce our indicators. So our 50 EMA, I am going to need that, and I'm going to also drop an MA of 9. So this is why TradingView sometimes it is a pain, because they have that whole thing. You cannot have more than 3 indicators if you're on the free package that they have, right? And I'm not paying for TradingView. Anyway, you could pay for TradingView. It's up to you, however you want to play it. All right, so let's change our settings here. So for our 50, for 50 EMA. My goodness. You can see they've really updated this, and I don't know why or what exactly all this is gonna be all about. I'm just gonna wing it and see what's gonna happen. We do not need the smooth in line. I'll just stick with what we got here. So our 50 is gonna be our green line. You could make it whatever colors you want. It's basically what works for you. Okay. So time frame, blah blah blah. There we go. Okay. I think we have it. So TradingView has obviously updated, and there's some new settings are going on here that I'm definitely like having to encounter for the first time, but all is well. So this is our moving average, and I'll make this black for us. There we go. All right. So based on what we can see here, and you know, the moving averages, I told you this just makes it easier for us. Market is above the black line, which means that we do have some kind of a push up. It could be a pullback, right? It could be a pullback on the 1 hour, because we are still below the 50, the green moving average, which is the 50. We are still below that, which means we could just be having a pullback to the upside, and the momentum of this market could push back down. But if there is one thing that I can clearly see here, is that we just came off a very strong support area. So the chances of this market jumping back up are exponentially high, like really high for me. So I already like this push up currently. I do like this push up currently. That's my phone. But I do like this push up currently. And I believe that we are likely to see some kind of a pullback here, right? Maybe back to this level as a retest to this area. That's why we had this coming in, because the market is going to, you know, if you look at what happens when the market encounters the moving averages, it encounters some kind of resistance, pushed back down, comes here, resistance. So I'm expecting some kind of a push down, right? But I expect it to jump higher. So if I drop down to a smaller time frame, which is the 15 minutes, I'm not going to do the 30, we can already see that this market has the black line. This is where I now start putting in my arrows. So at this particular area right here, this would have been our initial buy entry. When the black line went above the green line, that would have been the first place that you are looking to buy from. Okay, the first place that you're looking to buy from. But now we can already see we also had a pullback to this area right here. Market pulled back to the green, the green moving average, which is the 50. Okay, so now our moving averages are just confirming exactly what we already know. Sorry about that. That's my phone. Okay, it's vibrating. You know, people will be texting at this time. So we already know what we're looking for. So on the 15 minutes, I know we are in a buy momentum, just based out of how this, the structure, first of all, that we already looked at. And then now I'm looking at the moving averages, and they're confirming for me the same thing, right? So I already know we are in some kind of an upward momentum. In this area right here, what I do want to see, there's a couple of things happening here. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to hide my drawings. I don't know how this is going to play out, but this is our consolidation that we were talking about in the last 1.5 hours, you can see there is some kind of rejection in this area. So either this market is going to break off the rejection of this resistance area and keep pushing up, or it's going to give us a pullback to this support level right here before it actually goes back up. And that's what I'm in favor of. Because if there's one thing I have seen to be consistent about the market, is that it always breaks, gives you a pullback, and then keeps going. When it breaks another resistance, it gives you a pullback, it breaks, gives you a pullback, and then it keeps, it gives you that push out to the direction you're going. Same thing as it's pushing down, right? So right now, I don't want to see a pullback here. But because right, because I'm a smart guy right here, I know what, like I'm looking at it from 2 dimensions. I'll be looking to buy either from this position right here. All right, so I'd like you to see this. Guys. Allow me to hide this first. So right here, we have our expansion in the market. And then I'm going to be asking myself, where did it start? It started right here. So we can see our initial push up, and then the market pushed back down before it continued to rally back up. So this for me, right? I don't want to introduce a complicated concept, but this for me right here is a point of interest. This is an area that I'm going to be paying attention to. Okay, if you look at it from the 1 hour, let's see how it looks like on the 1 hour. I believe it's this area right here. So this right here, this is it. So this is pretty much where we're expecting to see a buy. You can see market drop down here before it pushed back up, right? And anyway, based on what's happening here, there's likely to see that push down back to this level right here. Okay, so here we go in the 15 minutes. I want to see that push down. Okay, and this is going to be my area of interest. Right here, that's where the push down started. Could mark the body of those candles, but I'm just gonna mark this area right here. Let me see the 30 minutes. But this area is what I'll be considering right there. To see my move right there. Okay, this is an area of interest for me. So you can do this in one of 2 ways. You can either put a buy limit here. Okay, you can either put a buy limit there. This can be your short trade right there. Or you could decide to wait for the market to push all the way down. Then you can buy from there. Okay, you can buy from there. And because I want us to learn how to use the moving averages, right? You could wait. And you're not going to say, I believe this is going to happen 100%. No, you're going to say to yourself, this market could come here and get rejected like that. That's why you need to watch it. Or this market could actually drop exactly to the area that I wanted and then get pushed up. Okay, so you can say that is something you can definitely go ahead and say. Okay, you don't want to be one of those people who believe the market is 100% going to go their way. No, you want to be a smart trader who knows that there's different possible outcomes when you are trading, and you do not want to just make assumptions. But the sell is happening because it just tells you that we are right on what we are doing. Okay, what I am going to do is, because we have already made this analysis here, and our prediction is that we might see this market coming all the way to 1935, 1940, okay, 1950 area. I'm gonna go back to gold cap, which is where I want to mark up my trade so that I can save it, because I can do that on TradingView. So hold up. Okay, so this, our entry is at 1916, 1915 area. Okay, right here. I'm doing this so that I will be able to send this over once the video is done, and just allow you guys to see the results of it. So 1940, 45, 44 right there. Could even like just target it right there. 1940. We'll target 1940 for that buy. I believe it's the move is likely to keep pushing higher. But let's wait for that pullback, right? We need to wait for that pullback. Again, we can already see our 50 moving average and our 9 moving average. They're telling us we are getting into some kind of an uptrend here. So now all we have to do is to wait, okay? And once the market gets here, we're going to see how it reacts on the 50 moving average. I'm going to put another green arrow when I see the market is likely to push up, and we are going to keep tracking gold. It's paying off, so why not, right? We're going to keep tracking it and see how it does. Okay, so now we see how it does. If you have any questions, right? If you have any questions, because I know I'm obviously incorporating other strategies in my explanation. You can go ahead and text in the comment section, ask any questions that you have, and let me know, give me some kind of feedback. And I keep saying, you know, help support this channel, so and keep me motivated. And I know, you know, more content is coming, more good content is coming, for sure, for sure. I just want you guys, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, or if you do not like it, give me a thumbs down, but at least engage with me so that I, you know, I get some kind of a feedback, and get, you know, comment in the comment section. And let's keep doing this. We have a target, 1,000 subscribers by June of this year, and I'm hoping like we can definitely make this a place where we can all come and learn and improve on our trading skills. Okay, that's something that I want to give to us all through this YouTube channel, for sure. And I know we are all going to see the benefits of it. So once again, hit that subscribe button. You can hit the notification button as well, so that you keep getting more you know, content as it's coming out. And I'm excited. Let's see how this trade does. There's going to be a link to the free Telegram group, right? Where you'll be able to see I posting my different trade ideas in the Telegram group. Just engage with me, hop on that Telegram group, and let us obviously learn something together, because why not, right? So let's do this. Let's elevate, get to the next level, and we'll definitely be achieving some great things together. Okay, I'm excited. The future has great things. So have a good day, everybody. See you next time.